a shot, you feel me? MillionViewzPodcast, man. I'm your host, Wilson Mills, man. This is another episode, dog. This is a big one for me. You feel what I'm saying? We coming live from the setup, Sidewalks, the movie. We with the man, you know what I'm saying? One of my homies, bro. We're going to get a little bit into how me and this man met, you know what I'm saying, in the extent of our relationship, you feel me? And it's a relationship, you feel what I'm saying? And by that I mean, me and this man made a bond, you dig? And you know, we was in a situation that, you know, where we had to really look out for each other. We had to really, you know, still had to sharpen steel, and what I mean by that is, bro, there was a lot of moments that we both shared that built that bond that we will speak a little bit on, dog. No further ado, you heard me? The man himself, go get him. Look out know what you can.
Good. Yeah, right.
I finally got you.
Shit, bro. It's all good. You know I'm happy to see you, bro.
Finally got you.
I'm so it don't matter, man. I'm blessed, bro. Big old blessed.
What GetEm got going on these days, bro? Of course, Sidewalks the movie, apparently.
Hey, man, I'm having fun with that. I've been having boo fun, just learning experience, being able to be a student or something. And just check it out, you know what I'm saying? And the fact that I was able to participate in it too. You know what I'm saying? Like it shit, I mean, it's just a big old blessing. Shit is like dream, you know what I'm saying? Like you said a little while ago, where we was at, now we could do it just imagine what we were gonna do.
Yeah.
And that's the shit that's really happening.
Turn that down a little bit for me, King.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
That's the shit that's really happening now. Man, that's a big old blessing, bro.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Dirt Zaya, man. King Mike starring in that thing is Big Bank.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Frank really on a great job of shooting the thing.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? I have been blessed with, you know what I'm saying, the opportunity to shoot the behind the scenes footage, dog, and I'm gonna be interviewing the cast and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And just being able to watch him do his thing, bro. You know, cause this I'm doing my own self, you know, writing films and short movies, shit like that. So like, that's inspiring, bro, to see somebody that's cut like we cut,
man,
doing this thing up close. You feel me?
Being able, I wouldn't even be able to say this if I wasn't able to, you know what I'm saying, if they didn't bless me to be able to just be a part of it, you feel what I'm saying? But they did, so it's like, say Frank got a vision, like, and you could tell homie got a vision, you know what I'm saying, and he see what he see. And, you know what I'm saying, like, my first couple of days, like, fucking around with him, it was like, you know what I'm saying, really was like, you know, the hey, how you doing, like, you know what I'm saying, shit real quick, and it was like, hey, man, like, cut that down, cut that off, look, cut the lights on, it was like, real rap. It's time that I'm really just being able to sit back and peep the shit out. And, you know, you got King, you know what I'm saying, that's my nigga, you know what I'm saying, Mike, you know what I'm saying, that's my dude, so I felt comfortable. And my first time ever, you know what I'm saying, my first movie, so,
yeah. And
his family, so, that nigga can't ask for no more than that, just being real.
That's some 1 + 1 shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it's beneficial, so I ain't complaining about nothing.
If it's beneficial, it's definitely good. You know what I'm saying? All right, man. So how I met you was we call that circumstances. You feel what I'm saying? The circumstance we met each other under, though, was it was a wild little environment, bro. And I remember when y'all got shipped in there. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to all them boys off H-Dome, bro, who was in Concordia. Man, hey, bro. A lot of things we just ain't gonna talk about. But at the same time, dog, like, I met some good dudes in there. No, like, all bullshit aside, you know, the bullshit was the bullshit. But all that aside, bro, nigga met some good dudes in there, bro. But the night y'all came through there, right?
Yeah.
The only person that got this kind of response when they was coming around that bitch, cause the jail hear everything. I'm talking about T, when the bus pull up, nigga know what's going on.
Right.
So, nigga lay up there and they like, man, get them on the compound, you heard me? They about to come through here, you know, they in intake right now, about this and that. So I'm just, you know, I'm a nigga from Metairie. I'm here with all these, you know, they got buku different sections in this bitch, but we all from the 5. But they talking about get them, like, so I'm expecting a big old youngster, about 6'5", you heard me, with that bullshit on his mind. The way people antennas up, that homie about to come through. Man, long story short, man, dude come through there, bro, turned out to be one of the coolest niggas I met on my jokes, dog. Still to this day a friend of mine, bro. Like, I like to be everything. I can call you a friend, you heard me?
Ain't no thing. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's how I feel. You feel a few niggas I could really be like, and call you and just on some other shit that ain't got nothing to do with none of this shit.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know, Nigga, matter of fact, you one of the niggas that did used to send me money when I was in jail. You dig what I'm saying? Just being all the way 100 with the shit, and I remember shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? So to see shit come full circle, bro, like God is amazing, bro. That's what I be screaming, like God is amazing, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you know what's this? You know what? That's probably one of the biggest misconceptions I learned about myself, because I didn't never know it was death. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, man, like a big old nigga about to come through that. Like, I guess it takes 4 niggas to meet me to even really understand, like, I'm real people. Like, ain't no nigga gonna say nothing different about me. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, that's why I be like, I mean, it is what it is. Though, you know what I mean? I guess niggas living in however many years ago when all of us was young before, you know what I'm saying? Everybody did shit that ain't really, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, yeah, man, God amazing, man, you know what I'm saying? And life is good to me. And to say I was gone so long and now I'm back out shit, man, you know, I'm just like a kid, I'm learning everything. I'm learning shit from my nephews and my goddaughter and just like, you know what I'm saying, like, none of this shit was here when I left, so.
What that's been like for you, though?
Man, I get a kick out of it. It's just like a whole new rebirth. Like you just get born again, you know what I'm saying? This shit wasn't, none of this shit was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my son get to teach me shit, you know what I'm saying? And that shit cool to me, you know what I'm saying? I dig it.
Man, I remember us, like I say, being in that situation, bro, and just running it, you know, over one of them hookups. We got some of that 180 through the door or something like that. We really, hey, remember little homie, bro, just to cut off something right quick, dog. You remember little homie come in there, you heard me, and he had did some wild shit. You know what I'm talking about? Like he was, you know, homie was schizo.
Yeah.
He coming in the green stripe. Yeah. And we like, man, what that even mean?
Yeah.
And the people had to, you know, he's certified. Don't give him nothing.
Yeah.
It was the free folks shit. Yeah. Don't give him nothing.
Yeah.
But I got home and started smoking on that 180, bro, and he mellowed out. But I remember the night he cracked. He told me, he said, "Oh, gee, I appreciate you, bro."
Yeah.
And nigga said, "Man, the next time they come through that door, you remember when you flagged, boy, you could hear that boy screaming."
Sick in real life.
I was saying that to say, man, when that boy had to come right on us, that nigga said, "Say, Sam." I said, "Look, I'm gonna move back here."
Yeah.
You got him.
Yeah.
Did you see that I was gonna be able to get through the homie like that?
Yeah, I already knew that. It wasn't gonna be no thing for you. That's see the whole thing, the environment we was in, everybody felt like they had like the quality that you have. For some reason, everybody feel like they got it. But in all actuality,
it take a lot.
You feel what I'm saying? And it's that melanin, it's that maturity, and it's that understanding to be able to understand when the next man don't understand.
Fact.
You feel what I'm saying? It's like that's something that I've been recognizing that you was good at times when I might have been more. You know what I'm saying? Kind of on, you know what I'm saying? You was more the one that...
Diplomatic.
Yeah, you was more the one that could pull me to the side and be like, man, say, get him. I'm talking damn near verbatim. Like, you know, damn near verbatim. Like, you know, there's a different way you can handle that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even got to fuck with that. And that's what I always did respect about you. Like, you know, it was always that silence there. You know what I'm saying? That never wavered. That's why I always did fuck with you. Look where I did 100. So, you know what it is already, baby. It's love, man.
That's crazy, but just you don't understand how much I learned from being around y'all in those situations, right? Because like I said, still sharp and still where I was strong at, y'all might not have, you know, either had that upbringing, that teaching, or that perspective, right?
Right.
But shit that I had to learn in there, it really sharpened me and prepared me to be who I am today on a positive kick.
Right.
Because I really got put in a position where I had to utilize those tools.
Mm-hmm.
To the highest degree. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes you'll be in your own comfort zone, your own environment, and it's just that, it's comfortable.
Right.
Even the bullshit. You know how that's coming, who it's coming from, this, that, and the third. Being in there, shit, it could be Chief Burns today. It depends on how he's feeling.
Right. What's the temperature going?
You know what I'm talking about? So that shit taught me a whole lot, dog. And being around 80 different personalities with 90 knives in this bitch.
Big old fact.
You gotta learn how to think, homie. You know what I'm saying? And do some other shit.
Big old fact. and it's not optional. This is what you gotta do.
Ain't no option with that.
Right.
For sure, it's everything mandatory. Mm-hmm. Speaking of mandatory, dog, there's one thing that was always mandatory with Go Get 'Em, right? Mm-hmm. The music.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
What your inspiration, dog, where your inspiration for being go get 'em at, dog? I can't just call you just an artist because I know it's bigger than that with y'all. You feel what I'm saying?
It come from multiple places, but the music shit just always been there. Cause that's always what I want to do. Like to me, it was never different from like if you ask your little boy if you want to be what you want to be, and he say a doctor. I want to be a basketball player. I want to be a baseball player. And my thing was music. I didn't never feel like it was no different from that. You know what I'm saying? Ever. So I started making beats when I was young. I started writing when I was young. I started going around niggas when I was young. You know what I'm saying? Bird Slim, you know what I'm saying? Soda Slim, without a doubt. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and he most definitely, he one of the ones too that was really kind of like hands-on with me. I ain't really got to say kinda, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Soda. I ain't really got to say kinda. He was really hands-on with me to the point to where he was like really one of the ones that showed me like how much he respected me just for being young and up and coming. Cause the nigga talked to me, the nigga give me game, you know what I'm saying, and tell me to come to the crib, you know what I'm saying? It's like, and you know the way niggas look at him, for me to see that I G'd up the nigga was just on a real life level, I was just like, man, you know what I'm saying? This shit crazy, but homie never changed, and it was like that from the time we started rocking, which was forever ago, but to the day he passed, you know what I'm saying, and real rap, you know what I'm saying, and to the day he passed away.
I was just telling King Mike, man, shout out to King Mike, bro, shout out to Uncle Lil.
No doubt.
You know, our connection to home, it was a totally different connection. Now, I didn't really know Slim personally like that, but the first time I actually did meet him, dog, get to touch him, and you know what I'm saying, dab him all, we was all out there smoking guards and shit in front of the stove. I got to see what people really gravitated toward that dude for and loved him so much for. It wasn't the gangster shit.
No doubt.
Homie had a heart big as this building we sitting in, and you could not see that. You could not feel that if you was around homie. Like I said, I don't do no jump claiming. I don't have no bunch of F's about him. But I know the spirit of a person. I wouldn't be right here if Sam couldn't understand, negotiate, and navigate through people. You feel what I'm saying? So that was just a strong spirited person. And anybody that came into contact with him, that's what that was gonna be, right? You feel what I'm saying? I see a lot of that in you, dog. Like you know, shout out to the OG, bro. Shout out to your partner, may he rest in peace, bro.
No doubt.
Man,
no doubt.
I remember one time in a visit, I believe that was your mother and a couple other folks came, you know what I'm saying, to see you or whatever, and I was able to let them know the type of man that they had been raised, bro, and how you was conducting yourself, bro, under some serious pressure, cause like the compound we was on, bro, them people was under federal indictment and everything at the time we was there. We sleep to that, we didn't even know all that.
Right.
With everything we had going on, you feel what I'm saying? The grace of God, we still made it through that.
That's a fact.
You feel what I'm saying? So us being right here today, dog, talking about go get him and what he got going on, bro, and what we could look forward to, dog. It's a big blessing for me, dog. Me and King Mike, I don't know how many interviews we did already, and we got so many much more to go because this shit don't stop. Go ahead and speak on him, dog. I know that's somebody we have in common.
Touch on him. Yeah, no, he know words up. Like it's the same thing I could tell the next man about you. I could tell the next man about him.
Probably 5 times.
Yeah, he never been shifted. He never wavered. None of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a nigga. I don't vouch for anybody. Real rap, I don't even speak on anybody.
You hardly talk it out.
You feel what I'm saying? Like he one of the ones that never changed. You know what I'm saying? Always been positive. You know what I'm saying? I'm a nigga that been through a lot of shit. So like I was saying, like man, you were talking about a little while ago, like the misconceptions. Like niggas don't even know. I don't be want to hear the bullshit. That ain't why I'm at with it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking with niggas that's trying to get rich. And you know what I'm saying? Niggas that got a vision, niggas trying to do shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know too much. You know what I'm saying? Fucking around with the creative shit. Like the shit is, you know what I'm saying? If the means don't justify the ends, it's not worth fucking with it. It's not worth my while. Right. And I had to learn that the hard way. And that's okay for me to say that because that really happened. But the more important thing is that I done elevated, surpassed that. And that's what I want niggas to highlight when they speak about me. Fuck the other shit. You know what I'm saying? That homie came about that shit and he wasn't tripping. You know what I'm saying? And
that's what made you solid right there.
It's all good. You know, God dealt with this thing, and whatever he had planned back then, he executed it. I went through it, we went through it, and we came about that motherfucking ass. We here, you know what I'm saying?
I want to speak on this man right here before we get too far into this interview, bro. Footer, dog. Frank Footer.
Yes, indeed.
Your big bro.
Yes, indeed.
Man,
day one, every day one.
Like I said, bro, I was around you enough, bro, and you know, we had communication devices to where, you know, you might be offline for a day or two, you know what I'm saying?
So too much,
but when I say, dog, the relationship y'all have remind me of me and my brothers right now. Me and my brother don't like we got this thing where it's like too much power in one room can be combustible at a time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we go through that, but at the same time,
Understood.
I'm talking about day for day, dog. See Big Bean, he keep whether through friction or through, you know what I'm saying, calmness or whatever, he gonna get through to me in some kind of way, dog, on a daily basis.
Yeah.
And that's what helped build a man.
Yeah.
I watched you and your brother, dog. I can't say he joked you because, like I say, the lines of communication we had, brother, that was, like you said, that's some everyday, all day shit, bro. And that man was step for step with you through that, dog. Like what that mean? Like, you know?
That's the world of me, man. That's why my nigga ain't gonna never change. No matter what the fuck I just like you said, man footer, we man footer. Despite how people look at us, we still man footer. So we might be in that bitch fly about 600 G worth of jewelry on arguing about some other shit pertaining to business, and nigga thinking we just popping bottles, we got the bottles, but we ain't worried about it. So it's the same, but you know what I learned when it come to the like you said, man, you and your brother, what that mean is if you put yourself in a room full of kings, you know it's pride. It's on the temperature is on 100 with the pride, is on 100 with the egos. But the thing is, with a balance that all that out in a room full of kings is understanding. So no matter how far y'all go, it's like that's why it always balance back up. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Man, Footer kind of get that. He understand I'm who I am. I understand he who he is, and it just work. You know what I'm saying? So as long as the understanding that the communication gonna be easy. You know what I'm saying? Everything, you know, one leads to the other. So, you know, once we learned that, it's okay for you not to feel the same way I feel. It's okay for me not to feel the way you feel. But we're gonna bring it back running, they're gonna make it work. You know what I'm saying? And of course we're gonna make it add up because these days we like to count. You know what I'm saying? So if we can't count and we don't want to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? So real, we about the paper. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we both 100% and I think that's why we work together like that. So it's all good, man. That nigga was definitely, man, like every day, like as far as if I needed him. I ain't have to talk to Foot every day while I was in jail. Cause you know at the time a nigga had women and all kind of shit like you said, we had our own ways of communicating just like everybody else in the world. So you know, it had a lot of people play their role while I was locked up. So I ain't really have to lean on him too hard. But what I can say is every single time that I did have to, he showed up. So a nigga can't ask for no more than that from another man, you know what I'm saying? So the Lord said I was gonna be that.
Expectations, dog. Like what's the expectations getting put on himself?
I don't have no expectations on myself because you know what I was thinking about that the other day, and I actually talked to somebody about it. Expectations, that's when you cap yourself off, put yourself in a box because this is what you feel like you can exceed. And I don't feel like I need to do that. They ain't gonna tell me what the fuck I'm gonna do or how far I'm gonna go because I ain't limiting myself to anything. You dig? If we want to shoot 3-4 movies, that's what we gonna do. You dig? We want to shoot 40 videos, that's what we gonna do. You know what I'm saying? We gonna go overseas and we gonna call like what they say, the niggas in Paris. That's a real niggas in Paris. We gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't need permission from anybody to live like the way we want to. And that's all it is. I ain't standing in a cap way or a disrespectful way. It's like, you know,
that's the important thing though. That's big too.
You feel me? Like, don't nobody fund us. Everything we doing, you know, on our own, of course. So, nigga, why do we feel like we need to question ourselves if this is what we want to do? We gonna live this bitch the way we want to until we leave this bitch. You feel what I'm saying? And you know, God gonna be good to us because we got faith in Him, and He gonna show us that. So, you know, multiple times I think that shows for itself. So, it's all good, Daddy.
The next move you make musically is gonna have to coincide with what?
The next move I make musically is gonna have to coincide with me and the way I've been living and adjusting since I've been out here. It's gonna be my first time getting a chance to let everybody see what been happening since I came from that. Because like that's another thing. I really just, but I'm gonna let that work itself out. That's why this is my first time ever speaking on it like this. And when I mention GetEm, they think about incarceration, and you know what I'm saying. They think about, you know, whatever type shit that don't really add up to nothing. You know what I'm saying? I want to think about it in a different light. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, in a triumphant way. You know what I'm saying? Success. You know what I'm saying? Overcoming all that, you know, that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And getting some dollars. You know what I'm saying? And doing the, you know what I'm saying? Just keeping it real, doing the shit he gotta do for his people, you know what I'm saying? And his community and shit like that. So that's why I want a nigga to speak on me, how we speak about the greats. You know what I'm saying? When it's all said and done. But I understand that take work. So that's why I'm at with it today. I'm just hustling. I ain't tripping. I know what's going on. I'm just hustling. And when it's all said and done, just make sure they salute me and crown me and cap me up. You know what I'm saying? Believe that.
See, knowing you and being around you so much, dog, like, what's the one thing that GetEm, because I know you for multiple times, right? What's the one thing you don't do as far as the entertainment thing that you've been looking at like, damn, I think I'm gonna fuck with that?
One thing, I mean, I'm not gonna close myself in, but what I do see a lot of, and I cannot even name mention, is just for the copycat and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
like originality.
Yeah, you know, that shit is like okay today. And that's probably the main thing that caught my attention. That wasn't even tolerated, you know, when I was, you know. So it's like, that shit crazy, because it's like, you know, when you think about it, we could sit here and just name how many different brands. What we got to name? Cash Money, Rough Rider, Rockefeller, Nose Limit, Murder, and Bad Boy. I got to keep going. None of these niggas sound the same.
Right.
And all of them is multi-millionaires. Nobody sounds the same.
I mean, see, that's the challenge.
You dig what I'm saying? And
these what people don't really expect is that, okay, you can go do what the next man doing, but you still gonna have to find out your way of doing it and get people to love it.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying? So that's where the originality and the real drive come in. Mm-hmm. I saw you work your thing. You know what I'm saying? Getting interviews and all kind of shit from the bangers, like. Yeah. I done told some of these stories to people and niggas just looked at me like, alright, but you don't understand. Yeah. Nigga ain't no celebrity, nigga ain't, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, a regular nigga, you and your brother, putting y'all thing down like that, though, like independent, that's an understatement when it comes to people like us, because like they'll have independent entities, dog, that's really funded and powered by something. Right. You feel what I'm saying? Being truly independent, like I said, dog, like waking up on your rack every day, waiting on counting all that stuff to go by and all that stuff, boom, then to go to your stash, get you the hitter, you know what I'm saying, and get on that bitch and really be handling business.
Yeah, you maneuver.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. What gave you know what I'm saying, outside of just being, you know, like you said, not having no choice on getting up and leaving out them doors, like what gave you the resolve, dog, to be in there on that type of time instead of just in that bitch? Wilding with all that time.
My son, my mom, you know what I'm saying, and you know, shit like that. They was always first, and to be all the way honest with you, from the day I got locked up, I never felt like God was gonna throw me away. I said, just to be real, I never felt like it was over for me. I just felt like, you know, like I said, man, everybody was young, and you know, when we was young, we kind of was turned. So. All right, cool. I get it. You know, God to tap you on your wrist too. You know what I'm saying? Like, go ahead, sit down, be cool. So I got that part of it, but I never felt like I was gonna be lost to that shit. But my whole thing was that, you know, that I got sent for something I didn't do. So the only way I could cope with that in my head was that it wasn't even the white people's fault, even though it was. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't white people's fault, but I had to make myself believe that, you know what, this just me and God. This me and him doing this. You know what I'm saying? To this day, I really still feel like that. You know what I'm saying? That situation was just for me and him.
Yeah, God don't make no mistakes.
And I embrace him every single day I'm up. You feel what I'm saying? Believe that. I acknowledge every single day that I'm awake. You feel me? And that's why you know what I'm saying? I guess that's where that silence come from. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say when a nigga look at me and, you know, try to misconstrue me with the bullshit, you know what I'm saying? I do away with that. I'm at peace, nigga. You can't see this shit. Nigga, I'm going, fool. You feel me? That's why I be like, nigga, you tripping, homie. Like, nigga, I got blessings on top of blessings, nigga, and I've been drugged through the fucking concrete, nigga. And, you know, you understand that because you had to go through that. And, but like I said earlier, bro, you was one of the ones that had you had more peace than us. You had more of a wisdom than us, the way you could talk to us about certain shit. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, you know what it was, nigga. We got narcotics on the tip, we got phones on the tip, we got weapons on the tip.
I'm getting it.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
That
now
shit crazy.
Somebody done threw a haymaker. Now we got the police in here searching around us.
In this bitch.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, man, you know, we done had
But we maneuvered our way. Say, man, I'm telling you, bro, like being in there and having to figure that shit out. Like imagine us, like we all in this room right now. Right. And we got to figure our day-to-day out right here.
In this room.
In this room.
Believe that.
Yeah. So that made a nigga sharp though. Because I realized, damn, boy, you know what you can do when you go out here?
Right.
You know, now I went through what I went through, you know, like depression, though. I went through every...
Yeah.
Man, listen to me, dog. Shout out to Nipsey Hussle, bro. That man said you gonna have to go through every emotion.
Nipple P.
You gonna have to.
Yeah.
And I was talking to y'all about Nip when we was in there, and people wasn't really even, they didn't know who this man was. But that's the type of people that I go seek it out because I want the information, dog. Now they got people like I get frustrated with myself sometimes because I can't even help. Like if I hear a certain thing or if a certain thing, especially if it's said to me, I'm about to react to it. I'm about to chew that up, and I'm about to react to it, regurgitate it. No matter if I'm wrong or not, sharpen me up. I ain't tripping. But we about to address it. We about to get to it. You heard me? Mm-hmm. Now, like we go get out of Concordia right quick, bro. Sidewalks the movie, bro. You acting now, dog. Go get him on the movie set, dog. Yeah. You say you loving that, bro. How that even came about? King Mike.
Hey man, haymaker.
Big bang.
Started the movie, but it was one of the ones that it was a haymaker that when you thought about it, I wasn't even surprised. You feel what I'm saying? About me knowing the type of individual Mike is. You know what I'm saying? I get a call one night. I'm watching something with my chick. Some shit, you know what I'm saying? What it is Netflix and shit. I'm loving all this Netflix shit. I'm big on this TV. You know what I'm saying? I'm big and all that. Man, girl watching TV. You feel what I'm saying? On my phone ring. It's him. He like, man, sick. Blah 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 blah. It's a rap. I'm like, it's enough said. I ain't whatever. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, and that been like that though. It wasn't just on the strength of no movie or no music or no money or none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he the same way. Like, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter really what it is. Me and homie come from under the ground. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't talking about underground. I'm talking about under the ground. You feel me? Like real rap. So this shit is light work. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's cool. Whatever you need, it's all good. You already know. You feel me? But I'm on set. I get to play Capone, which is myself.
That's your character, Capone?
Yeah, that's another one of my nicknames, 2G Capone. I get to play myself.
Ego.
Yeah, you feel me? But I get to do my Doug in there. And you know what I'm saying? It was fun the whole time. Real rap. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't uncomfortable doing nothing. Yeah, it was love, man. Everybody professional. Dirk, Frank, everybody. You know what I'm saying? The shit was just cool. But it was my first time. I'm a cold-blooded rookie to this shit, but I ain't feel like it because nigga ain't make me feel like it. You know what I'm saying? So whatever I needed to do, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Just put me on it respectfully. I try my best to handle it. You know what I'm saying?
Man, somebody put it to me like this. Like when I was first getting ready to start doing this podcast and shit, right? Mm-hmm. You know, I went hollering at certain people, and just just to get the honest opinion on if they felt like I could do this shit or not, right? Mm-hmm. And the thing that, a lot of things were said back to me, you know what I'm saying? Some even doubted it. But the thing that stuck with me the most was something real positive, and they said, when you already have solid character, you'll never have to portray them. You feel what I'm saying? So in any situation they actually get them to be in, right? You already know it's nothing, it's key. You feel what I'm saying? Now I chose to be behind the scenes because, like I said, I want to learn. Yeah. It wasn't no disrespect. It wasn't that I didn't want, I want to learn. I want to watch. I want to see it done up close. You feel what I'm saying? And I got to salute homie, bro. I got to salute Dirk, King, Mike. Really everybody that's involved because, number one, that take nuts to do. Right. It's easy to stand on the sideline and criticize a man doing anything.
And that's basically what's going on there. It's just a lot of whatever, just opinionated shit.
As long as they click first.
Fact.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, leave your feedback in the comments though. People be trying to stop me at the store and talk to me about it at the store. Right. Leave that shit in the comments and I'm gonna respond to everything.
Right. But you know what? My people was talking about this other day. See what Frank and Mike them doing is needed right now because ain't nobody doing it. So this bitch is big old necessary, you know what I'm saying, for the city, for the culture, period, for the people. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a gap for some reason, you know what I'm saying? So just make sure they acknowledge that, you know what I'm saying, when it's all said and done. You know what I'm saying? That this who doing, ain't nobody doing this shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about this one spot pop. You know what I'm saying?
Because it ain't easy.
Right.
That's why. Right. So they leave that part out. They go stand way over there and be like, man, y'all should have did such and such. Or y'all should have went got such and such. You feel me, Rick? Right. but they ain't gonna acknowledge, but damn, that nigga did that.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
I'm scared as a motherfucker to go over there, but them niggas over there handling that shit.
Big old fact. They ain't know what else. And like from off the dump, like what I noticed, like the first day I was supposed to film, I got rained in. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't stopped nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a hustler, so like the first thing I really caught my
Say that's when you live in a big house. When he say he got rained in,
yeah,
that's when you live.
Real rap.
Like you live around a big body of water or something like that.
You feel me? Yeah, that's blessings. You feel what I'm saying? But real shit, like that shit ain't slow nothing down. Homie them was still like, you know what I'm saying? So like I know it's like them niggas really hustling.
Oh, they
doing what they gotta
do. They 20 down with it.
And I'm like, this shit crazy because it's on some real shit. This ain't even nothing for gay. These niggas actually out here, lights, camera, action for real.
Ain't no
like,
game,
you know what I'm saying? I'm like,
dead serious and
this shit crazy. Like, you get out there on the set, people know what's going on, and I'm like, they supporting it. We at the gym the other day. I'm talking about, man, you could really tell we at the gym. What they the chicks around the place and all that. Yeah. I'm focused fucking.
Yeah, it's mine.
You know what I'm saying? Like real rap. So all the whole shit
bro,
was
when
just a
King
big
introduced me to Dirt Zaya, bro, like I told him, I was just telling him a while ago before we started shooting, bro. That's a powerful dude, bro.
Yeah.
He have a purpose, a vision, and he understand that.
Yeah, man, you know what, bro?
You can't do nothing but either stand with that man or stand out that type of man with you.
Man, Dirk one of the ones, bro. When I met Dirk pretty much met every expectation I thought I was gonna meet Dirk. I've been on Dirk before I even met him. What I wasn't blind about him fucking with, you know, being, you know, got into the movie thing. I ain't know that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know, I just came home, but when Mike, you know what I'm saying, brought me around and about five, so he laced me up. I'm like, man, that shit crazy because niggas really getting busy. And I think this bitch shit gonna be.
I was telling somebody to
happy,
get fired, dog.
And I'm just excited to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? Once I heard, you know what I'm saying, how it's a lot of people that's gonna be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? It's a good look for us. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of different places doing their thing, bro. You gotta understand that. And I ain't say I'm a player, so I don't hate nobody. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of different states that's really popping. And they acting like we ain't popping. But what they doing is they using our music and they using our swag and I would dug it respectfully because we respect that, but it's like pay that homage. So, you know, we just gonna do it how it's supposed to be done, which we really, you know what I'm saying, it's light work, that's how we gonna do it anyway. And just, you know what I'm saying? So
before we get out of here, I'm sorry to cut you off, dog. Before we get out of here, let me ask you these little generic questions right quick, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I gotta do the interview. You feel me?
Yeah, what's up, right?
You started that. I'm an interviewer or not, dog. It's crazy, bro. I'm a podcast, get it? You feel me?
Let's go.
Real talk.
And guess what? Let me say this before we get out of here.
Good.
Like I told you earlier, before we even started filming, I'm not surprised one bit, son. I ain't surprised at all, brother. Because guess what? The name of this bitch fits you. You know what I'm saying? 1 million, man. You know what I'm saying? You've been there since you met your son. And you already know I wouldn't say it if there wasn't 100 for you. Like this whole, like I keep saying you always had another, a whole nother level of thinking. You know what I'm saying? So this shit kind of fits you, and I don't see this bitch doing nothing but growing because it's really you.
I appreciate
it's really you. You feel what I'm saying? It's a false move, and that's a salute.
I'm gonna be here all day interviewing the cast, bro. But check this out. You're in the room, right? Mm-hmm. You with a veteran rapper, veteran executive or whatever. Mm-hmm. You're not just in one box. So you're in the room with a veteran, and you're in the room with an up and comer. You know what I'm saying? What you saying? Asking either one of them.
What am I saying to either one of them? Asking either one of them?
Yeah, either or. What's the conversation?
My what I would tell the little one, what I would tell the rookie is to be you and make sure that you are okay being you every day you wake up. Right? Because that's gonna show. You feel me? And what I probably would ask the OG is, it ain't even about none of that. My probably just ask me how you sustain so many years, and it'll probably be the longevity aspect of it. Like how you maintain this shit for so many years. Because so many niggas do this shit. It's a zillion niggas that do what we do, but everybody don't have that longevity. They come and they go. So my thing at the end would probably just be like how you maintain this shit for all these years. You know what I'm saying? Without losing it. Because you know it's a lot of bullshit that come with this shit, but we ain't even gonna highlight that. But it's like how you do this shit for all these fucking years.
I don't know if you can answer this, but I wanna ask you this. I don't know if you can answer this or not, but I wanna ask you this shit. What's you and Stunner first conversation when you touched down?
Me and Birdie?
Yeah.
Oh, when I first touched down, I didn't actually.
You know, your first time contact, you know what I'm saying? Hooking up. talking or whatever?
I think it was something on the gram, to be honest. I think it was something that said that way or some shit like that with the blood dripping in the middle or some shit like that. Like when I first hit home. And
that's 1,000 words.
Coming from the bird, man, you know bird don't even fuck with niggas like that.
Right.
Like, dude a gangster for real. Like, I'm saying, like, real rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna, it's real rap, so I'm gonna let it be known. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing, like, with dude, like, how man you is. Like, I don't care if I wake up in the morning and you on CBS. Not MillionViewz, is the hottest shit on NBC or whatever. It's like, I know one thing. Me and you always gonna be me and you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta talk to you tomorrow to know me and you. Like, on some, like, niggas misconstrue shit, like, I'm a real nigga. That's what I mean when I say that. Ain't nothing gonna change, you know what I'm saying? And that's it. Like, for my whole life, I'm gonna show me love just the same way as everybody else. So I don't do that. You know, niggas are dig too far into it because a nigga that came so far up the ladder. Right. That's beating me. You know, the other shit, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing shame. My nigga fucking my mom, my dad, and me, my brother.
Real relationship.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, nigga get, you know what I'm saying, blessing from them people, don't even know it come from them people. And I had to learn that over the years. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Like real rap. You know what I'm saying? So that's that, but that's love. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no never change, but we MDMA status, and I acknowledge doing them because they was part of my upbringing and my influence.
Let them know what they MDMA about, man.
Me and Dollar Music Administration. You know what I'm saying? We turned through your fucking roof. You know what I'm saying? And we about to deliver. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm most excited about, just being able to deliver this shit, let them get it, and just catch our vibe. You know what I'm saying? Because we really on two. Fuck being on one. We out of mind, really. You know what I'm saying? And we earned that. That's what I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? We earned that. We done bossed it up. You know what I'm saying? We really popping bottles in real life. We really riding ice in real life. We really standing fly cribs, riding fly shit. You know what I'm saying? Fucking with solid bros in real life. Raising our kids the right way. We believing in God, taking care of our parents. You know what I'm saying? The ones that still living. And that's my biggest blessing, being able to live life the right way, coming from all the shit I done came from. You know what I'm saying? And you know, taxes and all this kind of shit. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like real rap. So it's crazy. Like, I'm just learning, bro. I'm a student. I'm just learning. I'm happy that I got people around me that don't mind helping me adjust this shit.
That's real, bro. What you want to leave them with, bro, before we get out of here, dog? Right there, that white camera. MillionViewz Administration at your front door very soon. Neighborhood near you, project near you, suburb near you, wherever the fuck you're at. College campus, it don't matter. We coming through. It's all good. We gonna show love. You know what I'm saying? And we want everybody to fuck with it and dig, because every time we come through, we a vibe, so it's all good. They fuck with us anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's what niggas don't know. They fuck with us anyway. Ain't no niggas we ain't been around. Right. You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't on the rap nigga shit, and that's why we come like that. You know what I'm saying? So now we just trying to, we have to understand this shit from a business standpoint. This shit really a business. Right. And it's kinks in it, which it is and everything. But fuck them, you know what I'm saying? So we rather not ask a nigga for nothing. We, you know what I'm saying? We make our bread, we spend our bread, we make our, we invest in ourselves, into our artists and our business. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we do, man. And it's respected that way. When you carry it that way, it's more respected. You feel what I'm saying? Well, dog, it's been good having you, dog, here on my show, dog, MillionViewzPodcast, bro. First of all, dog, shout out and salute everybody that support what Me One Entertainment got going on, bro. Y'all be looking out for my homie, bro. $1 Million Music Administration, bro. Go get him, Frank Footer. You know what I'm saying? Some more independent brothers, dog, on their way, dog. Make sure, like he said, he gonna be at your door. Don't even trip. He got a supporting role in the movie Sidewalks, the movie, dog. Streets ain't for everybody. Dig starring King Mike. Directed by Thursday. Make sure you watch it. I'm gonna be here all day interviewing the cast, dog. MillionViewzPodcast. I'm your host, Wilson Mills, bro. Y'all can catch us at Million One ENT, dog. I at Wilson Mills, bro. We out this thing, man.